Not only did I go see the new Freakier Friday movie, but I also got to try the Freakier Friday Crumbl cookie. We are at Crumbl Cookie right now, and we're going to try the new Freaky Friday Crumbl cookie because we're about to go see Freaky Friday. Freakier Friday. Freakier Friday.
And let me tell you, it's been a freaky Friday. It's been a crazy,
Freakier Friday.
Freakier Friday.
We're going to try this red dye 40 or red dye, green dye, purple dye 40 Crumbl cookie.
What's the flavor of it?
I don't even know.
I think it's like blueberry cake and key lime pie.
That actually sounds good.
I think that's what it is.
That sounds good. I'm really excited to see the movie. Did you watch Freaky Friday?
Yes.
Did you watch that for the first time?
Tuesday. No, I have seen it before.
It's just been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I didn't think it was that cringy. You thought it was cringy?
I thought it was a little cringy, just the things that they said. Like, more Jamie Lee Curtis, not Lindsay Lohan.
What?
I thought
she's an amazing actress.
Okay, well.
All right, clap if you think she should suffer.
Hopefully she does better tonight. We'll see.
I don't have like the highest expectations for this new film because it is a sequel, you know? Yeah. Like, it's never going to be as good as the first, but I do have a little bit of expectations. Like, I wonder what they're going to do with the Chad Michael Murray character. Like, I want him to end up with Lindsay Lohan, but I don't think that's the case based off of what I've seen. So,
yeah. Her kids are in it now, apparently.
Yeah, except one of her kids is British.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah.
Is that her kid though, or her friend's?
I don't know. We'll find out tonight. Or her
kid's friend.
We'll find out tonight. Apparently, the kids swap with the adults, so I think that's what's going to make the whole movie like really funny.
So yeah, we're about to go eat like probably 1,200 calories, and try not to think about that.
True. That thing's really cool. You can like cut that.
Oh yeah.
One of those. She wanted one of those.
Okay, wait.
And then I want one of those.
But that's not even really like a cookie, and that's not a cookie either. It's just so we can all try it, right?
And for something special. Taylor. Sucks.
We're in the Lohan. We just bought Crumbl cookies, and Evan is going to show them off.
Yes.
What are our selections?
We have, oh baby, yummy. We have the Freakier Friday cookie, which is a blueberry cake and, what was it? Key lime, right?
I think so.
I think it's like raspberry.
Oh, is it raspberry? Oh, there's blackberry on it too.
I was gonna say blueberry is blue.
There's something on there. Just chocolate chip cookie for Taylor because that's all she wanted.
Honestly, that's the best one.
And then we have a Biscoff cookie over here.
That looked interesting. They were kind of weak this week.
No, literally, this week kind of was
such. Yeah.
And this one's a banana cream chocolate cookie. Something like that. So we're gonna literally devour this shit and just break it up.
We should try the
Freakier
Friday
one first. Oh, this is like a cake.
I know.
It's like
good luck.
Wait, can I see that?
Yeah.
I just want to look. Oh.
Let's do the Freakier Friday, baby. Oh, it's actually
We're gonna get real dirty. Freaky. It's about to get real freaky. I can feel it. Okay.
Here.
Hand it to the back, you know? Look at that.
I thought it was Crumbl cookie, not Crumbl cake.
Yeah, wait, I'm confused.
Oh my god,
I
hold
heard
on.
they do cheesecake too sometimes. Oh wait, I thought we were gonna cheers this.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's okay, it's okay. It's so messy, like I don't blame you.
Okay.
Can I go? I don't hate it.
Whoa.
I don't hate it, but it's a cake. It's not a cookie.
Yeah.
True.
It's
very icing. Very good. Biscoff, chocolate chip, or banana? Which was the banana?
Banana. That's the next worst one.
Okay. That was Molly's choice.
No, I literally like didn't want to choose it. I was in there like, okay,
the options were limited this week. Banana
yeah,
flavor,
chilled.
but I don't like banana.
The true fruit bananas covered in chocolate. That's what got me going.
So this is the banana chocolate one. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at her. Thanks.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I said I love how we're just
not
eating.
waiting to cheers. I just shoving in my face.
Oh,
Sorry.
I like this. It's good.
I don't mind it.
I like the banana.
It tastes like banana bread.
I feel like I could have this
It
with
does.
coffee in the morning.
I'm here with it. I'm here.
It kind of. Why does it almost taste like peanut butter? Is that weird?
It does a little bit. I can sense peanut butter.
I'm making a mess.
I like this one more than the Freaky Friday.
Yeah, me too.
Yep. All right, so we're just leveling up. That's good.
We should have brought paper plates or something.
Cleanse your palates a little bit. We are ready for Biscoff.
Me cleansing my palate with spit.
Oh, this is a warm one.
It's warm.
Yum, and it's really warm.
Me
It's a
training
warm.
oven. It's warm like. Oh my god, this looks good actually.
Oh, this is it. I think this. What do we
I think
think
this is gonna be my favorite.
I think this is it.
This might be the best.
Yeah, this is the best one.
Wow,
Biscoff.
this one's really good.
This was fire.
This is
That was
good.
really good.
Yeah, the Freaky Friday one's the worst one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Not in the Lohanazons. We don't have. I don't think we have that.
All right, it's fine. I'm
No,
gonna
it's
just
okay,
touch it.
It's fine.
Okay, close.
Chocolate chip.
The OG. Guys, we're on the 4th cookie and we're like 6.5 minutes in.
We finished the whole thing of crumble cookies in 6.5 minutes.
Oh my god, this one's warm too.
It is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish I had a
It's a
glass
warm.
of milk.
Me too.
The milk.
Okay.
Delicious.
There's a reason they have it every week.
I don't know if I showed this, but that was on the last, the first cookie.
Oh, there you go.
Yum. Oh, good.
Delicious.
Honestly, this chocolate chip cookie is so good, but it tastes like a regular chocolate chip cookie. I feel like if I'm going out of new experience, it's the Biscoff one. That one was really good.
True.
I feel like I may have a different opinion if I've never tasted a chocolate chip cookie before, but
I washed my hands.
You messy. You know what? I feel like I had wipes at one point because after my dog shit in my car, I was really traumatized. And we were in the middle of nowhere. We didn't have anything. He was in the backseat with my dog. My dog shit.
It was scary.
And luckily we had a blanket down, but it was one of his favorite blankets. We had to throw it on the side of the road.
oh
No, we literally threw it
no.
out.
But then when we got to a gas station, I did find these little like travel size wet wipes and I thought I had some. Probably already used them because he probably shit again or something. Number one being the best is which one? The Biscoff
The
or the...
Biscoff. Definitely.
Oh, that's
But I feel like if I've never tasted a chocolate chip cookie before, I would say chocolate chip. But it tastes like a chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah, no, you're right. Like,
True.
we can't put her up just because she's there every week. Okay, so
That's
then number
sensation.
2 being
Chocolate chip all the way.
I
Number
feel
two,
like
chocolate
chocolate chip and Biscoff are 1A, 1B.
1A, 1B.
yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, the chocolate banana one was better than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, it was cold. It was kind of
It was
nice.
chilled.
Chilled, yeah. And then the worst was the Freakier Friday.
No worries, that
So
one will be
sad.
gone.
Crumbl, take note. Don't serve us cake.
They could have done
Right.
a sugar cookie with a fun
Yeah.
purple or green like
Yeah.
frosting.
They could have done so much and they chose a cake.
They chose a cake.
This is exactly what I was afraid of.
What I realized last night is that Lindsay Lohan and Hilary Duff both had the same love interest in their movies that came out in 2003 and 2004. Chad Michael Murray.
Oh.
And in real life, they were beefing over Aaron Carter.
It is Freakier Friday time.
Yeah, we're gonna go watch the movie.
Thanks, Crumbl.
Girl.
What the hell?
These baskets are bigger than my car.
Stop.
As a holder.
Wow,
Yeah.
this is sickening.
Had to improvise because there wasn't as much merch for Freakier Friday as there is for Wicked.
Yeah.
How fun that is. You can put your little snacks in here and you can
Nobody can tell me shit.
So before we give my movie review, I want to let you know that there won't be any crazy spoilers for this portion of the review. There will be spoilers at the end, but I'll make sure to put on like a little flashing warning screen that there's going to be spoilers. When I found out that there was going to be a Freaky Friday sequel, first of all, I was so shocked because, I mean, I guess it makes sense because we are in the Lohanazons, but it's over 20 years later, and I guess I just never expected it to happen, but love that everybody was on board with it. Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan reunited. Their on-screen chemistry is just completely unmatched. It's like it's 2003 again. Like they have the same chemistry, the same like mutual love and respect for each other. So seeing that over 20 years later was really cool. There was previous characters that came back. I feel like the whole cast came back. I hope I'm not missing anyone, but I feel like most of the cast came back for this. But I'm obsessed with the 2003 Freaky Friday movie. I actually watched it the night before I saw this one just to like, you know, refresh my brain and get prepared properly for this. Jamie Lee Curtis is so phenomenally funny in the OG version. Lindsay Lohan is only 16 in the 2003 version, and she is such a good actress already at that point. She's already so seasoned at that point. I feel like this was probably a walk in the park, cakewalk for them to come back and like do this again. I really didn't have super high expectations, like I said, for this film because it's a sequel. It is heavily reliant on the nostalgic factor of it, not downplaying that because I love nostalgia. I love all the things I loved back in 2006 still to this day, but it does rely on that. So if you're kind of turned off by that, I don't know what to tell you, but for me, I love that. There was a lot of callbacks to the original version, and I think that's good that they did that, because truly the people that are very excited for this movie are the OG fans, the young millennials, maybe I'm an older Gen Z, those people are the ones that are going to be seeing this. The one thing I wasn't the most excited about were the two new main characters, the two new girls. Because I am such a nostalgic little bitch, I was like, okay, like, is the film going to be only about these two new characters? And then like, is Tess and Anna, are they more so like side characters in this new film, and it's focused more on like this new generation? Happily enough, it's not like that at all. Between the two new characters, I love Anna's daughter the most. I think she had the best acting and was able to pull in the most emotion. The other new girl, I wasn't the biggest fan of on her acting, but Lily and Tess's switch seemed a little bit like meaningless because they don't really have a close relationship or crazy dynamic, whereas Anna and Harper's switch made more sense. So obviously, like, a mother switching bodies with her daughter is, like we saw in the first movie, just way more impactful. The only thing I think they could have done a little bit better on was making it more clear from the start, like when they did the body switches, who was who, because I'm not going to lie, because there are 4 people included in the body switching, it does add a layer of like complication. Whereas in the first movie, there was only Anna and Tess that switched. It was mother-daughter. It was very crystal clear. They had their own 2 stories happening, and that kind of happened here, but instead they were split up in pairs. So it was Anna and Tess in the younger girls' bodies, and then it was the 2 new girls in Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan's bodies. I did understand that, obviously, like, after we got into it, but at first I was like, who's this? Who's that? That was a little confusing, but I don't know how else they would have done it. I guess they could have maybe just kept Anna and Tess as the main characters again, and maybe they do the body switch again. I don't know how they would have pulled that off without it being completely like a reused plot, because they did do callbacks to the OG version in this new movie, which I thought was really cool. There was a lot of parallels, but still different because of the 2 high school girls that are really angry with each other. So I don't know how that would have worked out, but that's the only thing that kind of like, confused me at first, was the switches. They weren't as crystal clear just due to the fact there was 4 people involved. Like, at the end of the day, this movie is for the fans. Like, it's not really to like grab any new fans, I don't feel like. I think because of the 2 young girls being in it, I think it could call to younger Gen Zs. I think they could be involved with it. And because like the branding, I know this is like so dumb to come back to this, but like the branding behind the movie, it's very reminiscent of the OG movie, but it's also like kind of new and vibrant for a younger generation to be interested in it because of just how exciting and colorful the movie and everything else is. I was very pleasantly surprised when it turned out that Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis were still heavily involved in this movie. The thing about the first movie was that they were the plot. They were the 2 main only characters. So the focus is split between them 2 and then the 2 new girls that come in. But they were still in it quite a bit. They had so many funny lines. I feel like the humor was definitely on par with how the first movie was. It's a little cheesy, it's obviously catering to family-friendly audience, but they still had some good like little one-liners that came out in this movie that were just kind of like tongue-in-cheek, really, really funny. The music choices in this were great. They had a lot of Chappell Roan. When I watched the OG version, I feel like the only thing that really made it like, okay, this is 2003 was, the cell phones. When Tess, or Anna that's in Tess's body, has like all the cell phones in the purse and she's like freaking out because they keep ringing, the old Nokia phones. That is a signal of like what time in the universe that this movie came out. But this movie, so many references to just like new Gen Z culture, from some of the slang that's happening, a lot of the like social media aspect of it. Instead of having photo albums like in the first movie, that would be like the intro, they would have like IG posts when it was showing a photo collage. So there's a lot of hints at like that kind of dates it. I adore Chad Michael Murray, who plays Jake, and I'm really happy happy that he did have a pretty prominent role in this film. Was worried about that. Was worried that they brought him back for just one little quick scene, one little cameo. But he had a pretty prominent role, similarly to the amount that he had in the first movie. Love that he also grew out his hair to be very similar, reminiscent of the 2003 movie's hair. I just love him. We must protect him at all costs. Truly, the only Chad that I can get behind is Chad Michael Murray. Pink Slip came back. Loved that. I really cannot say enough how much I appreciate that the entire older cast, like the previous cast, came back for this. Everybody was on board and so excited to do this because it is really for the fans. I mean, even the two women at the Chinese restaurant came back for this movie, which I was so excited to see if they were also back in this. I adore the fact that Jake, Chad Michael Murray's character, is still heavily into Tess, Jamie Lee Curtis. That was so freaking funny to me because in the first movie, like obviously he falls in love with Tess while Anna is in Tess's body. He still like goes back to that, like so in love with Jamie Lee Curtis's character. It is absolutely hilarious. I love that they did a callback to the Baby One More Time song whenever Anna was trying to seduce Jake in the record store, because it was really the young girls being in their bodies trying to break the parents up, trying to break Anna and her fiance up. That was so funny. Like the Britney Spears plug. We love Britney Spears on this channel. You know, the Baby One More Time song was like such an iconic part of the first movie, and they really brought that back. Like I said, there were so many callbacks of the first movie that they did it in such a way that it wasn't too much and it wasn't super reliant on it, but it was like a good balance. I feel like it was a good balance between the nostalgic part of it, but then also introducing some new jokes and new characters in it as well. I do wish the little brother, who's now like grown, so crazy, I wish he would have been in it a little bit more. He was only in the movie for like one scene. I think it was like the rehearsal dinner scene. I wish we would have seen him more. Loved him in the first movie, and I loved the dynamic between Anna and her little brother in the first movie, but I guess I don't know how he would have fit into the story with the two new characters in it. Ryan, who is played by Mark Harmon, he is also back in this, and it's so crazy, like just how much like the cast has aged, because they all look the same, just obviously like 20 years older, and they all still look great. But Ryan is back in here, and he's just like a really nice, cool, chill guy. And then even the new generation, Anna's love interest, Eric, is also just like a nice, chill guy, just like Ryan. So it's kind of like that's another parallel. That's, you know, history is repeating itself. Jamie Lee Curtis's character Tess did really harp on the fact about how old she was. Funny at first, but then kind of got old. I was like, okay, I get it. Like, you're making a lot of senior citizen jokes. Okay. Also, another huge gag in this movie was that Meredith Blake from The Parent Trap, who is played by Elaine Hendricks, she made a little cameo in this film. My only complaint about that is that I wish she would have had a more prominent role in the film, but it was cool to see her pop up, even if it was just for a little small period of time. I wasn't a big fan of the psychic. I kind of wish we would have brought in the two women from the Chinese restaurant back into doing the switch again. I loved that parallel. I wish I would have seen a little bit more of those, you know, characters from the previous film. I don't know, it's crazy. At first I was like so sad that, you know, Jake and Anna weren't together. They didn't end up happily ever after, because when you finish the OG film, you're like shipping them so hard. You're like their end game. You get to this film and they haven't dated in years. They're still kind of on good terms, obviously, but I don't know. I was just like, dang. At first I was upset, but then I really did end up loving her new love interest, Eric. So it worked out, you know. The final scene when she is on stage and she sings her song, the song she wrote about her daughter with her daughter, Anna does. That is a great scene, a very cool scene. But then Harper jumps off the stage right after they switch back into each other's bodies, into the correct body, and Pink Slip puts on a phenomenal performance of Take Me Away. I was living. Like, we were in our movie theater seats just like, yeah. The end credits, they did have the Beaches cover of Ultimate, but I was really hoping that at her own wedding, Anna would have gotten on stage, kind of like how they ended the first movie. I wish she would have gotten on stage and did another performance of Ultimate with Pink Slip, because Truly, like, that's one of my favorite parts of the OG movie is that wedding scene. And when she gets on stage and she's in her wedding dress and she's like rocking out and singing Ultimate. So out of all the parallels, I'm like, dang, you could not have brought that back. The Beaches sound great with their cover too. When it comes on streaming, I'll probably watch again with my fiance, but yeah, I thought it was really cute. If you're a fan of Freaky Friday, it doesn't disappoint. Like I said, you can't have super high hopes for it because it is a sequel. But for it being what it is, it did a great job. Thanks for coming along with me for this video, guys. Make sure to like this video and subscribe if you want to see more pop culture and music reaction content. I had fun with this movie review, so maybe when other movies come out that I'm super interested in, I might do something similar. But let me know what you think about this movie. Were you able to see it yet? What you thought about this vlog? Did you try a crumble cookie? Do you like crumble cookies? Did you try the Freaky Friday crumble cookie? Let me know. Thanks so much, guys. Have a good one and have a Freaky Friday. Bye.